Now we see the function of iris. The function of this iris is to control the entry of light inside the eyeball according to the need of the eye as well as the intensity of the light. When the light intensity outside the eyeball is greater, then these iris dilated together to make the gap or pupil shorter, to reduce the entry of light, inside the eyeball. Whenever the intensity of light is less outside the eyeball, then these iris make the gap larger or wider. That's why the larger amount of light gets entered to the eyeball. Now after that, the function of lens to make the image of any object at the retina. Even object is kept at any distance, the image will be formed at retina always. Now the ability of eye lens or ability of our eye to make the image at retina even the object is kept at any distance is called as power of accommodation. Power of accommodation is actually done by the help of changing the focal length of the eye lens. How can the focal length of the eye lens will be changed? The ciliary muscles, whenever relaxed, then the focal length of the eye lens will be increased due to reducing curvature of the lens. And whenever the ciliary muscles get tensile, the focal length of the eye lens will be decreased due to increasing curvature of the eye lens. So by the help of contraction and dilation or contraction or relaxation of the ciliary muscles or ciliary body, the lens changes its focal length, and in every condition the image is formed at the retina of our eye. This complete phenomenon or this complete process of our eye is called as power of accommodation. Now the normal nearby point vision of our eye is 25 centimeter. It means we can see clearly at the distance of 25 centimeter from our eyeball, and the far vision, that is the infinity. It means we can see the object clearly, the kept at up to the distance of infinity. Now after that we discuss about the mechanism of vision. How can we see anything? How can we see the color? How can see in the dark? How can see in the light? Previously I have told the retina contains a number of nerve cells. In the retina, the two important types of nerve cells are found. These are called as rod cells and the cone cells. Rod cells are found about 110 million in our eye, while the cone cells are found about 6.3 to 6.8 millions in our eye. The cone cells are responsible for the vision in the presence of light, as well as these cone cells help to see any type of color. It means the cone cells are essential for the vision of color and for the vision in the presence of light. Now, in the cone cells, a pigment is found that is called as iodopsin or visual violet. The rod cells, which are responsible for the night vision or the vision in the dark, is basically contains a pigment that is called as rhodopsin or visual purple pigment. Now, what is the mechanism of vision? Biomechanism of vision. Actually, in light, rhodopsin that is found in the rod cells undergoes decomposition to produce retinine, escotopsin, energy and nerve impulse. This complete decomposition process is called as bleaching. Rhodopsin is broken down into retinine, that is alcohol derivative of vitamin A, escotopsin, that is type of protein, energy and nerve impulse. These nerve impulses move to the optical center of our brain to process the photoreception. In the dark, the complete reaction gets reversed and the retinine, escotopsin are combined together in the presence of energy that is available by the ATP to produce rhodopsin. Now, when we move from light to dark or dark to light, we are not able in that condition to instantly see anything, because the conversion of rhodopsin into retinine and escotopsin takes time, and the vice versa, that also takes time. So we can see in the dark after few moments, when the rhodopsin are further converted into retinine and escotopsin, or escotopsin and retinine are further converted into rhodopsin. So it is all about the mechanism of vision. Thank you all.